Today's video is brought to you by Raze energy drink. I want to talk about the Elder Wand itself because to identify who the true master of the Elder Wand is can be very difficult. There's a lot of debate about who it is. In the story, we are meant to believe that Harry is the master of the Elder Wand by the end of the story. And the reason of that is because of this. According to wand lore itself, that we learned from Ollivander, is that if you use Expelliarmus or take somebody's wand away from them, therefore their wand and previous wands and potentially future wands would respond to you as their new owner. So, Malfoy used Expelliarmus on Dumbledore, and he would possess the Elder Wand itself. So the Elder Wand was Malfoy's. Then, in Malfoy Manor, Harry was able to take Draco's wand by force, not by Expelliarmus, but by force, and Ollivander still said that this wand was Draco's and is now Legion's to you. So after that point, whatever wand that wand would also take would then be under the control of Harry. So Harry would be the master of the Elder Wand. That's what we're told. Voldemort thinks it's Snape because Snape is the one that actually killed Dumbledore. So he kills Snape to become master of the Elder Wand, and he's not. But Harry is, so that's why it doesn't work on Harry. And then Harry kills Voldemort, and he's master of the wand anyway, and breaks it and throws over the bridge. But what is not the case? Because someone had used Expelliarmus on Harry a long time ago, and that allegiance would have fallen onto that person. So nobody in that area had. So once Harry took the wand from Draco, the allegiance of the Elder Wand was already put on somebody else, and therefore nobody could have taken it. And that person is Remus Lupin. Make sure to like button and that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another video, because I post a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now let's get into it. Before we get into this video, quick word from our sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Raze energy drink. So good. Ton of different flavors. BCAA aminos. You got zero sugar, zero dyes, 0 calories. This stuff is just great. Look at that. Zeros all the way down. No crash. No BS. I've had many energy drinks in my day, and I've drinking many different companies, and this is the best. Definitely, keeps me awake all day. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. 5 o'clock right now, actually. And I'll be good for the rest of the day. If you go to repsports.com, that's REPP sports.com, you can go to the website. You can see that they have, not just energy drinks, but they have protein flapjack mix. You can buy different vitamin pills, weight loss products, even apparel, everything. This place is awesome. And in 2021, Raze was the Clash of Clans champions. We beat out Monster, Redbull, and all those other companies. So go to repsports.com, use coupon code Johnny Huey for 15% off. Let's get back to the video. So as I was saying, Remus Lupin in the shooting shack in the prison of Azkaban used Expelliarmus on Ron, Harry, and Hermione. So all three of their wands would become allegiance to Remus Lupin. So Remus Lupin would potentially be the master of the wand when Harry becomes master of the wand, because it actually would transfer straight to Lupin. And then when Lupin dies in the Battle of Hogwarts, the allegiance is dead. I'm kidding. Because the Elder Wand works differently than it does with actual wands. It's not Remus Lupin at all. Yes, Remus Lupin did use Expelliarmus on Harry, Ron, and Hermione, but we also told that with certain spells, you have to mean it. So Lupin was actually just trying to disarm them to gain their trust. He wasn't actually really doing it to disarm them. So I think the wand cores would not take possession in that matter. So I think Harry still had allegiance to his wand. Lupin did not, because it wasn't the same fashion of disarming your opponent. It was just, hey, look, this is out of trust. We just need to do this. And we also learned that the Elder Wand is different. Using Expelliarmus shouldn't take that control of it as other wands do. Now in the books, we are told that this is how it is. You know, Harry becomes master of the wand by stealing Draco's wand out of his hand because his wand No. We are also told, we're told two different things here. We are told that in order to become master of the wand, you must kill the previous owner. So that's what Voldemort thought. That's what Voldemort thought. That's why he ended up killing Snape. Because Snape is the one that actually physically killed Dumbledore. So therefore that would be correct. And Voldemort actually would be the master of the wand. But why didn't it work for him? Because Dumbledore was not the master of the Elder Wand. Because, yes, Voldemort defeated its previous owner, which was Grindelwald, but he didn't kill Grindelwald. Voldemort actually killed Grindelwald.
Oh, Tom, I knew you'd come one day.
So therefore Voldemort would have been master of the wand again at that point. But Grindelwald wasn't the master of the wand because he took it from Gregorovitch by stealing it. Not necessarily killing Gregorovitch. But then Voldemort killed Gregorovitch. So therefore Voldemort again would be the master of the wand. So Grindelwald and Dumbledore were never the master of the wand at all. They just were great wizards and used it to its awesome abilities. Even Voldemort says, this wand is great, but it resists me. It resists me. So why does it resist him if he is the master of it? Because he's not the master of it. Because I don't think Gregorovitch was the master of it. If you look here, we have an actual timeline of the known ways that the Elder Wand hasn't passed through history. And there are some gaps, so it's kind of difficult to actually tell where it stops and begins. So, we know that Antioch Peveril, the third brother, has the Elder Wand. And we know that someone killed him in the 13th century. So therefore, whoever that person was that killed Antioch Pevel would be the master of the Elder Wand, because he physically killed Pevel. Then, from the 13th century to sometime in the Middle Ages, Ermac the Evil has the Elder Wand. And then it goes to Egbert the Gorgeous. Then it goes to Goldilocks. Then it goes to Hereward. Then, in early 18th century, it goes to Barnabas Devil. Then it goes to Loxias. Then it goes to Arceus or Levitas. So we're not really sure even who has the power at that point. So, in order to get the Master of the Red Wand, you have to kill both of those. But, the next person who has it is Mikhail Grigorovich. And then you know the rest. I don't know much about Grigorovich. I don't know if he's a bad person to actually kill somebody over a wand. So therefore, we don't know exactly where the Elder Wand's power died. We don't know who in history actually killed for it, who in history just straight up stole it, who in history found it and just passed it along and along and along until it got to Dumbledore and to the current story. We don't know, because there are so many gaps. Even Phileas Lovegood says that the trail of the Elder Wand is splattered across history. We don't know the true path of it. We don't know who the true master is. It's impossible. You can't tell just by looking at this. Like, oh, that's what it says. It went, no, but there's gaps. There's a century gap in between. There's, this person had it, then this person had it. Okay, will this person kill that person? Or did this person steal that from that person? Or did this person, we don't know for sure. It doesn't specifically say. This is what the books and J.K. Rowling want you to believe, is that, Harry came as a, but it's not physically true. It's impossible, because there's no proof on the actual path of it. So, somewhere in history, the Master of the Wand died. You can still use the wand to do great things. It's a powerful wand. It's got a powerful core. That's fine and dandy. But it's still going to resist you, just like Voldemort said. Even Dumbledore said that the wand, doesn't really have that kind of power. So I think Dumbledore knew that he wasn't technically even the master at that point. Oh, well, he did that. Crazy cool. That was Fiend Fire, okay? Dumbledore used Fiend Fire to kill the Inferi. That's nothing special. It's dangerous to control, but Dumbledore was just a great wizard in general. I guarantee you give him any wand, he could still do the crazy stuff he does. Anyway, make sure you comment down below on your thoughts on who you think the Master of the Wand is, and if you feel like it's impossible. And make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button and read that post to miss the video, because I post a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And make sure you check out my merch shelf down below and check out my Patreon page, because I got special content on there just for you. That's right, just for you, and it helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. See you guys next time. Make sure you check out this playlist on the left and that video on the right, and hit that subscribe button over there, and make sure you click Lilo's face. Who's Lilo? Lilo's my dog. And what happens when you click Lilo's face? You go to my Patreon page, so go check it out. I got a bunch of stuff just for you. Thank you.